It's Chance1996 here with another posing review. This time we have a Green Lantern versus Yellow Lantern complete war, I guess I'm gonna call it. So there you go. So a lot of stuff is happening here because I could not get them all together so they look nice and just have it all fit very nicely. So some people are cut off on this, like Hal Jordan. He's on the ground, you can't really see him very much except for his leg. So I will be like showing half of this and talking about it, then the other half and talking about it, and then I will do just a handheld just so you can see everything because there's a decent amount going on here. So let's get started. Alright, so first I'm just going to start with the Arkillo and Green Man, MASH, and Morrow, that kind of setup. First of all, just there with Green Man and MASH, MASH has just taken some steps forward, and Morrow is just kind of holding him back and getting ready to hit him or something. That was a hard one to come up with, because typically when you have a smaller character and a bigger character, it's good to, like, put the smaller character like on the bigger character, but they were very similar in size, and I already did that with Arkillo, so I was really confused at what to do here. That's the best that I came up with, and especially since Green Man has an odd range of articulation, it's very hard to get him to do things, so that's as best it's gonna get. Arkillo over here, just a couple weeks ago, I just, without doing a video, I started posing these guys, like some of them, not all of these guys, but a few of them, and I had Arkillo just holding a Green Lantern just dead. I thought he looked really cool, so I definitely wanted to do the same thing. I've got him holding Morrow there, which Morrow has some great articulation, some cool joints and everything. They work really well, but because of the shape of his legs and feet, he's extremely hard to stand up, so this was a perfect position for him to be in, as well as his cape is not like plastic. If it was plastic, it would look very odd, but it's cloth, so it does hang down like he's dead. He was the absolute perfect Green Lantern to be dead. I really, that worked out really well, as well as I've got Arkillo, like he's just killed him and now he's looking over at a Green Man. It's about to go get him because he's pushing MASH back. So yeah, so that's just a little setup, and I really love the way that Morrow looks dead in his hand. It's pretty cool. I'll close in up that at the end, but yeah. So of course you'd expect Arkillo to be fighting Kilowog, but I thought that it would be kind of cool to do this because I really wanted Arkillo to be holding the dead character. So I decided I've got to have Kilowog in this, but have him not fight Arkillo. So here I have Lo just on him. Lo is a very vicious character with big open hand claws and everything. So I definitely wanted him to be the one to be on Arkillo's back and trying to take him down. And what's really nice, what's a shame about the figure, but what's nice for this is this instance, is Arkillo. He can look up really far, which is awesome in this case. But because he's such a big figure, you want him to look down, and he really can't very much. So it's just a shame about the figure. But for this particular time, this definitely worked with the head going up. He looks like he can take him. He's just got to grab him, and then he's set. But I do like that kind of pose and everything. So now with these guys just going over to Tomar-Re and Rat-Maru, of course they're the alien race of this. They're the aliens that are from the same alien race. So I did want to do them together. Tomar-Re, he's just got some strange legs and no ankle articulation, so I knew that it was going to be really hard to get him in a pose. I put him in that kind of pose, he could stand like that, so I decided just to leave him like that, and I put Rat-Maru on the ground, like he's just been, taken down. Tomar-Re's just like, get up, I'm gonna shoot a laser at you or whatever from the ring. So there you go, so just a little thing. Wanted Maru on the ground. Yeah, and then we've got the what was going to be the focus of the battle, but I really didn't want it to make the focus of the battle once I started getting them together. Hal Jordan and Sinestro, those are of course the two main characters of each group, and I wanted them to be fighting, but Sinestro, he's got some great poses, but he can do some cool stuff with him. But Hal Jordan, his joints are just very limited. He's got a decent amount of joints, but like his shoulders, they can't go up very far. He cannot bend at the elbow very far at all. There's a lot that hinders him. So I had a lot. This is definitely the one that I struggled with the most, trying to come up with a pose. And then I finally just decided to have Hal Jordan on the floor and to have him, kicking back Sinestro and pointing his ring at him, and Sinestro kind of being knocked over. It was just a little thing to be put together. Sinestro cannot stand like that. The only reason that he's standing is because he's leaning on Hal Jordan's leg, of course. But I think his facial expression works for the pose too. It looks like he's just been kicked, you know. So I do kind of like that. So there you go, I talked about them all in detail a little bit, and yeah, so overall it was fun to do this one. I definitely wanted to do it. I decided to go with the movie Green Lanterns opposing the comic Yellow Lanterns because, just personally, I don't have very many Green Lanterns. The only ones that I have that are comic are the Fishbowl Head and Broccoli Head. I don't know what their names are. Those are the only two that I have, so, you know, I've got a Hal Jordan, but it's not a Green Lantern one, so I decided to go with the movie Lanterns because I have a lot of Green Lanterns from the movie. I'm a huge Yellow Lantern fan, so I do have a lot of comic Yellow Lanterns, and I definitely want to add them. I left off the other Yellow Lantern that comes with Rotmaru and the Scarecrow Yellow Lantern. Overall, I think that these guys are really cool and fun. The comic ones definitely have some more posability, but the movie ones have enough to you can do some cool stuff with them. And yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, typically with my posing videos, if I do like a war or something, typically it's certain who's winning. You know, like I don't know if I posted it yet, but I filmed an X-Men one, and the Brotherhood's absolutely winning. So typically I do like a fight pose with one clear winner, but what I like about this one is in each battle somebody different's winning, so this is just a complete, you know, battle that doesn't have a clear winner yet. So there you go. So I wanted to show you that, and let's do some close-ups just with the handheld. I can get it out. There we go. So Sinestro and Hal Jordan. Got Rotmaru and Tomare. Our Kilowog and Low. Moro, which I really like. He's a little hidden. There you go, you can see him. See how his hands just like are laying down. He's got one really open hand, which is cool. And our Kilo. Then we've got Mash, who's, I don't think it was clear, but he was taking like a step forward. Sorry, I'm turning the camera, so that was probably a little hard to see, but yeah. And Green Man. So there you go. That is my posing video. Tell me how you like it. Thanks for watching.